So right now we get the table square and flat. So let's do it squaring and idea where we're at. For that I have my little 90-degree angle I made. Goes across the table, up against disc and sits flat. Comes down, you're flat. This one works really, really good because it's a dad's grinder. Dad's grinder is made out of cast iron. It's machined nice and flat. This grinder here is made out of aluminum, which is a great big improvement over plastic, but it's not very flat. This is a problem. So when I'm over here, this one here, it's pretty flat on this side. You go over here, we have rock. See how it rocks? So this is curved. It's high in the middle, low on the sides here. So it's got a high spot in here I got to get rid of. When I got my thing over here, my block over here, it's not going to be flat. It's going to be angled. See how here it wobbling? It's wobbling. So I can set this flat here, but is it hitting here or hitting there? Is it this angle here or this angle over here? Depending on where you're pushing the square determines what part of this you're hitting on. So this surface here needs to be machined flat. So now I know I got to do that. It needs to get done. I've been using this for years. I live with it. Now it's time to fix it correctly. Okay, so I'm going to take me a big file. I'm going to try to knock off the high spots. So we're going to go over here to our file department. We're going to pull out a file. So you got a nice coarse one. Got a nice body file, which I like a lot. Got a big bastard file. Got a small bastard file. See between small and big? About 4 inches and about a 3/8 inch in width. Alright, the bigger the file, the easier it is to make something flat. Assuming the file's flat, which they are not. Files are not flat, they are curved. Okay, so this here works fine on really bad materials. It should give you a nice flat surface maybe. This has really sharp edges. Digs in nice. Okay, this is a double cut bastard. See, it's cut this way and it's cut this way. It's a double cut. See how this is a single cut, it only cuts one way. This one here, single cut again. So double cut will cut a lot more than a single cut will easily. So now this is a body file. It's got a slight curve to it in the middle. And see how your fingers are out of the way so you don't get, your fingers don't get cut off while you're trying to cut. Yeah, there's a curve in the file. So you can concentrate where you want to file if you know how to use it. Well, they also got a little bit of a twist to them a lot of times also. That's this one. Okay, this big ass one here, we don't know where the high and low spots are. But I'll guarantee it has them. Looks like it's low in the middle, which is the wrong spot to be low. It's high on the outside, so it digs in on the outside, not in the middle. We want to cut in the middle, not the outside. If you cut on the outside, you're going to cut this side table over here away and over here, but not where the high spot is. So if you put a feeler gauge in there, you'll actually have a gap right there, I bet. Let's see, feeler gauges used to be over in the mill table, which is not near the mill. So this is a 1.5 thou feeler gauge. See how thin it is. Oh, look at that. It goes right through there. See how it's there? See how it's right there? That's where it's going to cut. So this file here is a piece of crap. It's going to cut on the outsides, not the inside we want to cut. So it does not work for what I want to do. Works really good for some applications, but this is not one of them. Okay, so that one sucked. Now, looks like we got 2 of these here. There's another one. Let's go see how this one works. This one used to be by the welding bench. Okay. This one has a little bit of a twist to it. A twist in it. but it looks like it's more straight and flat lengthwise. So that's hitting right there, not there, it's hitting over here. So it's still not real good in the middle. It's got a twist in it. Now we have a little bit of wood particles in here, so that could cause some of these issues. So if we do a light skim cut, just kind of see what it does, we can see what kind of a pattern it leaves. So we might have some use for this one. Okay, how flat was this one here? So very close, digging in hard. Okay, this file here has a high spot right here. See how it's made thicker here? So you have to stay in this part to make it work. So that means I can't go lengthwise very easily. See how it's high in the middle? So this one here, we want to be in this direction. See, it's hitting right through there, right on the end. So it's hit here and here, not over here. So if we concentrate our cut there, see right in that area, we will be able to cut what we want. So this side needs to be facing up to use it correctly. So usually I mark this with a felt tip so I know that. Used to be a red felt tip, but I have no idea where my red felt tip is. You notice before I mark my files with red so I know which side's supposed to be up, the red side. I guess we're going to have to use black until I find red. See, once you know how to use your file, you can do a better job. Okay, so this is our high side, so make that black. Okay, that's that one. Okay, our bastard. Our single cut half moon bastard. See, call it half moon, but see it's half moon. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we're hitting on the outside here pretty heavily. So this is higher on this surface here a little bit. Okay. Seems to have a recurring problem with boat in the wrong spot. So these half moons appear to be made wrong. Probably when they cool down, they shrink more on the fat part up in here, and it bows it upwards. So it bows like this naturally, probably. Yep. Now if you get off the edge of that, what do we got? Same problem. It's going to cut here and cut here. I'm not going to do anything about this. It's going to make the table curve more than we want. So all of these files do not work. Now if you stay right here in the center, like this, it'll cut here and here. So you might be able to do a little bit with it, but not really. Not very good. So that means we only got two files to use. We got our one that's purposely made wrong, and we got this one that's semi-good. So we limit all the good files that I wanted to use. All these real nice, rough, big ass ones. So these don't work. What else have we got? We got one of these. See this one here, it's not a half one, you can flip it. This one, Dad's old file, see that wood handle on it. An older file, it's fairly flat. Curve right through there. Little spot there. High over here. It's bent a little. Something like that. Alright, we'll be back.